Hello Healthinistas, and welcome to my channel 50 something. This channel is for the overall well-being of people 50 and older. But don't worry, if you're in your teens, 20s, 30s, and 40s, you can still apply the content. Today, I want to tackle the subject of the colonoscopy. According to the Mayo Clinic, if you're age 50 or overweight, or smoke, or you smoke, or you have a family history of polyps or colon cancer, or a personal history of polyps or colon cancer, you are at a higher risk. And so it's important. That's why when you get to the age of 50, you're advised to go ahead and get it checked. But if you have a family history of that, you might want to get it checked before the age of 50. But as always, follow your doctor's advice. 1 in 7 people that do get colon cancer are actually younger than the age of 50. So everybody talks about how awful it is. Oh, it's time to get a colonoscopy. Okay, let me tell you about it. The worst part of it is getting ready for it, because you're going to be given a prescription laxative, and they'll advise you to be on a liquid diet the day that you're preparing for it. And at a certain point, you'd have to stop eating and immediately start taking the laxative. And that is the worst part, because you have to be close to a bathroom, because you are going to do number 2 like you've never done it before. It is definitely going to look lighter and lighter and lighter, and you go more frequently. And that is actually a good thing, because the more that you can clean out your colon completely before you go get the colonoscopy, the easier it is for them to find polyps if they're there. Polyps are little small cells, clumps of cells that grow in the lining of your colon. And most of the time, polyps are benign. That means they are not cancerous. However, if they're not taken care of over a period of time, they can become cancerous. So it's very important. Colon cancer or colorectal cancer is the 3rd deadliest cancer in the US. So it's very important that it's taken care of. And the good thing about a colonoscopy is when they do find the polyps, they can take them out right after, during the colonoscopy. They can take out the polyps if they find them. When they do find polyps, however, you don't want to wait another 10 years, which is the normal time to wait to get another colonoscopy. If they do find polyps, they'll advise you to come back sooner than 10 years. So be very mindful of that. But like I said, the hardest part is the laxative and then going to the bathroom so many times. But once that's taken care of and your colon is clear, the next day you go in, you meet with the anesthesiologist. I don't remember anything, because I was sedated and completely, unaware of what was going on until I was in recovery. The other thing you want to do is make sure somebody picks you up and drives you, because after all, you've been under anesthesia. So you want to make sure somebody picks you up and takes you home. I didn't go back to work that day. I gave myself time for the anesthesia to wear off, for me to be able to eat something again. So, take care of it. Go ahead and go get your colonoscopy. If you're over 50 or you just turned 50, yes, it is time for you to do it. If you have a family history and you're younger, you might want to have a conversation with your doctor about having that colonoscopy. But it is not that hard. It's not that dreadful. The most dreadful thing about it is the preparation and taking the laxatives, and that's it. So take care of your health, and like I always say, doing something is better than nothing. And in this case, it might save your life.